Alright, hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all the candidates. So my name is ISMAHANI BINTI MOHAMAD SAIDI and my metric number is C218236 and I'm a candidate 1.
Okay, hello and assalamualaikum. My name is Siti NURAINI binti Nur AZMI. My number matric is C21A2437 and I am second candidate.
Hi, my name is NOORASHIKIN binti BANGSA. My metric number is C21B2335 and I'm from candidate 3.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NURAINI binti Muhammad ASRI. My metric number is C21B2351 and I am candidate 4.
Okay, and we are from class Ftkw7. Okay, today we're gonna have to do discussion about our topic that we have to choose. So the topic that we need to discuss is what are the contributing factors that make Malaysia a famous tourist attraction. So as far as I know, every day the number of tourists entering in Malaysia is increasing from year to year. So the country tourism industry is now the sixth largest contributor to the national economy. So the question is, what are the reasons for tourism to choose Malaysia as their place for tourist destination? So for me, why they need to choose Malaysian to they come in Malaysia for tourists is food, because of Malaysia is have a lot of food, especially when we have a festival lah. And then this make Malaysian a food heaven. So Malaysia has everything to offer from Chinese, India, Thai, and Indonesia. So different states have a different variety to offer with its variations and versions. Okay. For example, nasi lemak. It is undoubtedly Malaysians' number one modern food. So the main recipe including rice cooking with a coconut milk and served on a banana leaf with the boiled egg and a paste of a chili. So now this food is available all the time as compared to earlier time. It was available only in morning for the nasi kerabu Kelantan. This traditional Malaysian food is very popular among the locals. The dish is not easy to make and take a lot of time to prepare. So this dish required a lot of ingredients and spices. Okay. So how about you guys? What's your opinion about this statement? Are you agree or disagree?
Okay, I agree with your opinion, but I think that there have other factors that make Malaysia a famous tourist attraction, like about Malaysian people. Tourists love to travel in Malaysia because the rich of culture and history of the multiracial society that we have. In a common knowledge that the diversity of Malay, Chinese and Indian living together is an attraction tourist because there are many culture shared together. Besides that, there are also have other race like Iban, Kadazan and Asli. For example, open house activity on the day of the festival become a symbol of community unity in Malaysia, where a variety of traditional dish are served. The Malay dishes that served is like nasi lemak, ketupat, rendang, and for Indian traditional food is like naan bread, curry and thosai, and for Chinese dishes is steamed with tofu, ayisang, kuih bulan, and cultures Malaysia have also attracted tourists. For example, other men would be called abang for brother and pakcik for uncle. That we use that nickname as a sign of respect. How about you, candidate 3?
Okay, I agree with you guys, but for my opinion, the best factor that makes Malaysia is a tourism destination because culture. Okay, Malaysia is multicultural society. They may think ethnic groups, the native males as well as a large population of Chinese and Indians. These are the reason that Malaysia having a mixed culture from uh, the different race. Uh, Creating social content will depends upon the ethnics of the person who are meeting. In general, most of Malay aware of Western ways to shake hand is normal. There may be silence, different talk, and a few things to bear in mind. Include Malay women may not shake hand with men. One can of course shake hand with women and may go instant while placing their hand on their hearts. Chinese handshake is like a may be and later Rogan men and women may shake hands. A third uh, woman must extend her hand first. Many other Chinese lower their eyes during decoration, a sign of respect. Indians shake hands with members of the same sex when being introduction to someone of the opposite side. Nothing there neat and smiling is usually sufficient. Uh, so I think the most important factor that makes Malaysia one of famous tourism attraction in the world is culture, because when people come to our place, they may know how people in Malaysia respect each other about their culture. So how about you, candidate 4?
Okay. I agree with both of you. But in my opinion, uh, but uh, but in my opinion, the factor that contribute to tourists traveling to Malaysia is having having island and beach. There are many interesting and beautiful island and beaches in Malaysia that can attract many tourists to travel in Malaysia. The beauty of the beauty of this island, and which is the wave of natural found in Malaysia. Among the island is in Malaysia, um, which is the wave of nature found in Malaysia. Among the island is Malaysia, Pulau Tioman, Pulau Perhentian, Pulau Redang, and many more island and more island. The island also has coral reef like beauty that make diving activities more interesting. Next, the beach in Malaysia also has an attractive environment and has a beautiful that can be attracts the rich to travel in Malaysia. Tourists can also feel the breeze on on the beach while eating food such as shrimp dip in effective in flow, and more think that is the factor that contribute to forward to travel to Malaysia. How about you guys?
Yeah, for me, that's very nice idea because I like your statement. Because of, you know what, in Malaysia have a lot of islands that we can go, and then we can visit, and then we can do the activities. And for example, like in Langkawi, in what call it, the Pulau Tasik Dayang Bunting. So in Tasik Dayang Bunting tu have a lot of activities that we can do for the tourists and the other guys lah. So how about you guys?
Okay, sorry, but I disagree with you, Hani. I think food is the most famous factor that make Malaysia a famous tourist attraction because Malaysia have a lot of food. In Malaysia, we call that food like a heaven. Because when we make a celebration, there's how many food and dishes served like nasi lemak, rendang, and Chinese food, Chinese traditional food, and Indian traditional food. So I think food is the most important factor that make a Malaysia famous tourist attraction. So how about other candidate?
Okay, for me, I agree with you, Aini, because yes, food in Malaysia is very delicious and delicious lah. That's all.
Okay, for the last, what I want to say is in Malaysia, the food is very tasty and varied. And important, okay, and most important in Malaysia is very harmonious and has a multi-racial race. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you everyone for our discussion today, and we meet
Thank you,
again.
everyone.